This is the VW ID Buzz. I'm Rick Bullemere, and we're going to show you what this car is all about, how much stuff you can fit inside it. We're going to take it on a road trip. We're going to take it to the Isle of Wight. We're going to use it as a crew car. We're going to do the school run. All the important things that you need to know about this car are going to be covered in this review. This is a massive car for Volkswagen, or Volkswagen, as my kids call it. Because they've taken a classic VW camper van and they've modernised it ready for the future. And this car, or van, is going to be relevant for many years to come. But will I be able to convince my rather picky mate Jay that the Buzz should be on his shortlist? Would this be on your hit list? By taking it on the lads' tour de la Isle of Wight. It's not a specific camper van, but it's got all the room, it's got all the bells and whistles, it looks the business from the outside, and on the inside as well, it has the X Factor. Welcome to the interior of the VW ID Buzz. First impressions, it's a really comfortable, spacious place to be. It's also got more places to put stuff than any other vehicle I can think of. Maybe the MIFA 9, maybe the Kia EV9, but where does this stack up against those mighty vehicles of the road? Nice to the touch here, lovely to the touch here. Love this wood effect, and just generally it feels like a robust car that you could have a family in this and they couldn't really destroy it. The one-word summary: bosh! Bosh! This vehicle's not designed to be a performance vehicle, but click there, you pop it into sport and it's quick, it's nimble. 0 to 60 in under 8 seconds, I believe. Quick, pause the video now if you want to see all the stats for all the trims of the ID Buzz in the UK. This is a removable shelf thing. Also has, is that a bottle opener? I think it could be. But loads of room underneath here for things like your walkie-talkies, your phone, your Meta glasses. But there's also various little places you can put things like, you could stick your keys down there, but be careful, they're a bit tricky getting back out. There's another little spot just here. There's another little shelf here, which is rubberized as well to stop it scratching around. And a massive, massive door bin down here. I think I can get 1, 2, 3, at a push, 3 water bottles. But you don't have to jam them all down here, because open here, and it's not gonna roll around too much because they've got those nice little plastic bits there to keep it in place. Oh, there's another one. Room there. The true weapon in the Buzz's arsenal is its configurability. There are just so many ways to arrange this 7-seater depending on how many people you're transporting or how cavernous you need the boot space to be. This car is brilliant. My little girl's pretty much standing up straight in the back of this seat the other day. Loads of room here, loads of headroom, loads of leg room. It's flat across there. You've even got some nice little touches here like this. It's like being in an aeroplane. You even got a little cup holder, little place there for your phone. Another little place there for maybe a laptop, and you've even got climate control here. You've got some vents there for air, and yeah, it's a comfortable place to be. Isofix here looks very easy to access. No Isofix in the middle, but they do have it in the side. USB-Cs in the door, and you shut the door by pressing that. One USB-C there, one USB-C here, and it's got a Harman and Kardon sound system. How does it drive? It does everything it needs to do. It's not built for performance, it's not built for speed, but it's got performance, it's got speed. It handles well, it's nice to drive on country roads. It brakes a little bit on the keen side. And there is one feature that is infuriating, and it's the auto braking part of this car, which is there to help you as a safety feature. But I was reversing the other day and I brushed up against a leaf of a tree and the whole car came to a shuddering stop. I thought I'd hit a child. It absolutely shook me up, for want of another word, and I didn't like that feature. It's a little bit overbearing. Let's have a look at the infotainment, because they've gone for a 12.9-inch screen, which is a big improvement on the previous one. It was just far too small. This is much better. It's fairly responsive. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. It does have a head-up display as well. Head-up display projects useful information like your speed limit and your navigation in front of you on the screen that only the driver can see. Okay, let's have a look inside the boot of the VW ID Buzz. So, with all the seats up, this is the configuration. You've got this handy little shelf there. First of all, we're going to see if it passes the golf club challenge, and I'm pretty confident. No problem. So you could quite easily take 7 people in this car, plus 1, 2, maybe 3 bags of golf clubs. Maybe another one underneath there. Another one there if you probably if you take the driver out. The big suitcase. Ooh. few more lessons. I love this bit of storage underneath there. This is where it gets interesting. Pull this hook there, seat folds down flat there. Pull this one down there, that seat folds flat as well, which means plenty of room for snowboards. Maybe an angle needed there. Hallelujah. Anyway, plenty of room for guitar playing. Probably do some yoga in there if you really wanted to. Whee! Will it fit our festival trolley without having to collapse it? Other trolleys are available, but this one is very good. Now, if you're a keen cyclist and you're wondering how many bikes you can fit in the back of the VW ID Buzz. As Storm Amy approached the white aisle, we loaded up the bikes, lycra, snacks and beverages and set the sat-nav. There's another tip on the configuration. If you do want to have multiple bikes in the back, you can just fold up this bit here, take the wheel off your bike like so, and you can fit 2, 3, maybe 4 bikes in the back, maybe 5 if you really push, and not lose the middle row of seats there. My training had been nothing short of pathetic, and thoughts of ditching the bike in favour of driving the support vehicle around the mountainous 70-mile route were creeping in. Does the thing do the thing that we think it would? Yoink it out. Shamona. Intelligent design? I think so. And so we set off for our zero emission mission. The VW ID Buzz was a dreamboat and certainly lived up to my expectations. The perfect vehicle for adventure, family fun and good times. Okay, a quick word on the dimensions of the VW ID Buzz. It's quite long, it's quite wide. This is the long wheelbase version, just about in that parking spot. And I'm right on the curb. Is it a pleasant, comfortable place to be? It is, yeah, it's very comfortable. You've got armrests here, which are my personal favourites. Being able to remove the centre storage, did it make any difference? Not really on this trip. We haven't really needed to use it, but I can imagine if you did want to store more stuff and use this as an extra table or something when you're camping, I can imagine it being quite useful. People just tend to just wave you through in this car. I think it's the nostalgia for the VW camper vans, and this is the next generation. The quick question, if you were to buy an electric car, specifically the VW ID Buzz, would this be on your hit list?
Yes.
No hesitation. I know Mrs. L would also quite like this car as well. In terms of space for our weekend adventure, absolutely fantastic. In fact, we probably could have fit more people in here. There was only the two of us, myself and Jay, but we could have got Gareth and Nick and probably Lunny in here as well if we wanted. It hasn't got vehicle to load. VW, you have missed a trick. Can you retro spec it with vehicle to load? Vehicle to load allows you to plug other appliances into it, so hugely useful when you're camping or if you're using this as a work vehicle and you want to plug in drills and other such paraphernalia. There is a minor downside to this. I just wish that it closed down in a 40-20-40 split, but you don't have that option. It's either that or nothing at all. Can you get in the back? Yes, you can. And welcome to the back seat. Go on then. I think that covers pretty much all bases. You can fit a shed load of stuff in the back of this, but here's where it gets even more interesting. And just like that, and just like that, you're out. How much room? Oh, 2 wheelie bins. This is where it gets really interesting, because these guys come out totally. Personally, if it was for my family and my use case, I'd probably go for the slightly smaller version of this, which would make it a more usable day-to-day car. But if you've got a lot of stuff and a lot of bikes and a lot of kids, get this version, the long wheelbase. Who does this car best suit? Well, my mate Jay, because he likes bikes, he's got a family, you can chuck them all in the back and go off on adventures. Anyone that does the school run has lots of kids. This is great. The doors open on the sides. You don't even have to stop to get the kids out. You can proper A-team it, open the doors, push them out. Don't try that at home. It's just a joke.